Hey guys, I got this 57 Chevy truck out here and with some sanding blocks and some more stuff I'm going to be using, and going to try to rough it up a little bit. If you're a new person just seeing my videos, late last week I spray canned, the Rattle canned the whole truck, and I'm going to have to look at my older videos. I haven't done that yet, and kind of go over some of the spots that I want to kind of bring out imperfections. I'm trying to make it look like that it was born like this, with this particular shade of white and the green. So I'm doing this video not just for you, but for myself as well, to see what it looks like. And if it's too much, I can always spray paint back over. It's what I'm trying to say. And we'll see what happens to it as the day goes on. I'm trying not to go overboard, which I'm awful bad about doing when I do this kind of stuff. So, and I got a lot of cleaning up to do too on the chrome and stuff. There's a lot of overspray I got to clean up. So, okay, this is it, and I'm going to get to work on it and do some rubbing up here just all over the truck, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. So just hang with me. We'll go from there, and I'll pause this right here, and when I think I'm done or get tired of doing it, I'll get back with you. So hang on. Okay guys, I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 hours, and it's way over 100 degrees here. So I've had to take a whole lot of station identification breaks because I was getting hot, and drinking a lot of water, trying to keep myself motivated. So when I sat on the porch where the shade was at, the mosquitoes would get after me, and when they got close to me, I knew it was time for me to get up and get back at it. So this is what I got done. I've went over it, and I guess you can see where I've been sweating. I need to get that off, but I've just been dripping sweat. But got my wife, she was kind enough to come out here with the leaf blower and blow all the dust off, and there's still dust all over it. But let me know what you think. Okay, now this is what I've got done. I'm trying not to go overboard. I'm just trying to make it look like this paint that I put on last week with a spray can. I'm trying to make it look like it's been on the truck for a long, long time. So I'm trying to take advantage of some of these imperfections, places in the paint that's rough, it's chipped. I'm trying to take advantage of that, and going over the edges a little bit where it looks like it's hit stuff. Done around the edges here on the windshield visor and scuffed that up, and it's pretty dull now. And then come down through here and done some of this. I went over this green that I put on, and I'm trying to imagine in my head, if I was driving this truck and the windows was down, this part would be wore off where your arm would be hanging out more than likely. I'm just imagining all this, of course. And if you were shutting the door, a lot of people grab it here on the post and slam it shut. So kind of went over some of this. I went over the top too, but man, I'm just telling you, it's awfully hot here, and I'm just trying to take it easy, which is probably a good thing, it being so hot, because I took a lot of breaks and was standing back looking at what I had done. I'm hoping I haven't done too much. I'm going to try to stand back where maybe you can see the whole thing. Might have done a little bit too much here, but that's just the way it is. You know, the bed gets beat up a lot from 62 years of dings and dents and throwing stuff in the bed and this, that, and the other. This wasn't hard to achieve, because when I spray painting with the spray can, I just kind of went over it lightly, and I just scuffed it up just a little bit. I went over this back here just a little bit and tried to make some of the white come out, because if this green was put on this truck originally, they would have painted the truck white first and then painted the green. So I'm trying to take advantage of a little bit of, like, the paint's getting thin, and just making it look like it's been out in the weather, had maybe been fixed up once before, and it's kind of going downhill again. I don't know really how many times this truck's been fixed up. As I said before in my earlier videos, I think this thing used to be dark green. So, okay, I went over the tailgate just a little, trying not to go overboard. That's my whole goal. I have a tendency of doing that. I'm real bad about doing that, actually. And I'll show you this side. I'm not a professional at it. Some of y'all might be laughing, thinking, boy, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Well, you know what? You're right. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I go, pretty much, and still haven't made a decision on what to do about this spot right here. But as I said, it's getting so hot, and I'm just about wore out. So from the heat. And I've done the same thing over here. As I said, I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I hadn't even started, but this is where your arm would be. Slamming the door and stuff, grabbing a hold of it. Just picture people driving it that really didn't care, like a rental car, for example. A lot of people don't care about them, and they could care less if they, survive another week or not, because they'll just get another rental car. So, anyway, as I said, I just kind of scuffed it up, and it's took me a long time to do this because I've took a lot of breaks trying to make sure I was hydrated. But anyway, this is it, and there's dust all over this thing. I'm going to have to give it a real good wash job when I get everything all done. This might be several days of work because I've got a lot of detailing to do, and just a lot of cleaning up to do, which is to be expected if you was painting a vehicle, and especially if you're a novice like I am, and just kind of doing the best you can with what you got. I did get up on the bed, inside the bed I mean, and went over the roof some. I'll hold this up, maybe you can see it. And anyway, I'll probably watch this video a couple of times myself this evening after I get me a good shower and maybe eat a bite, and just kind of see what I think about it myself. If you have a comment, think it's good enough, leave it alone, or maybe do it a little bit more here and there, why just give me a comment. I would be grateful. As I said, I try to do as much stuff as I can myself, and I really like this old truck, but I got to tell you, man, this is a rough truck. Rough. It's had a rough life somewhere along the way. I'm assuming in Alabama where it was found. So somebody's done a lot of doctoring up, and they might have been like me, just trying to learn how to do things and done the best they could with what they had. And you know what? That's me too. So doing what we can with what we got, but I will say I do like it better than what it was last week, first of the week, before I had painted it. To me, I know it sounds crazy, but to me it looks better. It's all one shade of white, and I kind of like the two-tone pretty good. It just kind of, I don't know, maybe gives it a little bit of class. I'm not really sure. I'm still in a little bit of a debate. I was thinking about it this morning. I don't know whether to paint the kick panels the same color as the door panel there that I painted yesterday, the green, or not. I'm not really sure. Maybe leave well enough alone. But I'm awful glad I got those armrests on there. As I said, I don't know what they're off of. They're not correct for this truck, but they do kind of go along with it pretty good. So I'm glad I done that. Tried to find me some window visors. I had a couple of sets that I've been saving, but they're not going to work on this, so I don't know what to do about that either. These are, in case you're a new subscriber or a new person, somebody made these visors out of wood, and they, to be honest with you, they done a pretty good job. I painted them black because they were red, and just trying to make things kind of match up in this old truck. My wife told me this morning she thought she found some insulation. I might try to put some up around here because it does get hot in this old truck. Anyway, once again, yeah, I kind of like this. I'm glad I stuck that on there. It's pretty helpful. But I guess I'm going to call it a day on this. I hope that you enjoyed the video of me stressing out the paint. As I said, there's more to do, but if you don't mind, leave me a comment. If you think it's good enough, I need to go over, let me say this, I should have said this in the beginning. I mainly just focused on the top. I didn't really do much on the sides of the truck. I was trying to get the top done before it got so hot, but once again, I got beat out real quick by the heat. So, and I've turned into an old guy too. For some reason, I just can't take it like I used to, so I'm going to call it a day while I'm ahead. But anyway, let me know what you think. If you think I've done just enough, stop, or maybe do a little bit more. I'm not really for sure. I just know I'm real quick about doing too much. Anyway, one more view. Forget that. That's where I've been sweating. Sweat's just rolling off of me. So anyway, this is it, old Charlie. So let me know what you think, and I appreciate you watching the video. If you like this kind of stuff that I do, I sure would be grateful, really grateful, if you would subscribe, leave me a comment, a thumbs up, you know, something. I don't get paid for any of this. I just do it because I get to thinking there's some people out there like me that like to watch this kind of stuff. So if you would share it with your friends, I sure would be grateful. I don't have much equipment. As I said, my wife got the leaf blower. And blew all the dust off. I don't have an air compressor. I don't hardly have any tools except these hands. And what little bit of tools I do have are probably wore out. But anyway, this is what I got. So if you would help me by subscribing, I sure would be grateful. Hey, y'all have a good day. I'm having a great day. Really, I am. I've had a great day today, even though I'm give out tired and just wringing wet. It's been a good day. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.